MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. It's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2026 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, how about Dansby Swanson? He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Bobby Drew gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now at the plate, Mason Reagan. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Reagan. Fans, a reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your World Series souvenirs. Whether you're looking for hats, shirts, jerseys, outerwear, we've got a full line of products to suit your needs. Be sure to stop by tonight.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 7:07.
0-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Batting second, the third baseman, Ted Home.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Moran over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players.
1-1-1.
Many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Colby Allard is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
What's the play ball? He's out.
Leading off for Atlanta, the right fielder, number 24.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First baseman,
A ball and no strikes.
McMahon.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. The next to bat for Atlanta, Thomas Rosa. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Thomas Rosa.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. And it's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Delmonico is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Torres has it, and it's a quick out, #1. Stepping up to the plate, Carson Kelly.
The catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Colby Allen. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired off of one leg. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Bobby Drew, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in for the Braves, Mason Reagan. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So striding in, Ted Ho comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Very high, 2-1. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And the count will be full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Now that's popped up. Sellers waits on it, and that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Bobby
batting.
Drew. Two
The
men on,
pitcher,
2 away here in the
Bobby
4th.
Drew.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Fouled off. The pause and the 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for Atlanta, the right fielder, number 24.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next.
Ryan McMahon.
From the stretch. Up. Here's a pop-up now. Sellers is there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. At the plate, Thomas Rosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
12. Thomas Rosa.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And it's 1-2. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And that misses 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Carson Kelly. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And there are 2 away now.
when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in, Colby Allard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a ball lined to the left side. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. This is pulled into right. Jankowski is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Next for New York, Bobby Drew, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Vaccaro over at second. Sellers at first, 2 out in the inning. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Leading off the inning, Mason Reagan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he misses there. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Up next for Atlanta.
Into the box now, Ted Poe. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna pulls this one in the air out to left. Delmonico waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Delmonico waits on it. 1 down. Standing in, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ryan McMahon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Settling in now, Thomas Rosa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south.
Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Jose Ramirez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ramirez.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet.
That's up. Up.
Popped up. Sellers moving to his left. He's got it, and that does it. It's a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New York win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead.